Sack Town.
Welcome back. What up? Welcome back to another episode of LLC TV. I appreciate you joining. Like I said, I've been in and out, popping in and out because my son is here. So my time has been a little bit crazy. Trying to work out the kinks in the schedule as far as making sure that I do right by him and making sure that he's fed and, you know, ass wiped. Everything time spent with him that goes along with it. But I'm getting the hang of it. 3 weeks in, he's 3 weeks old, so I'm getting the hang of it. I think he's getting the hang of it being here at home with me and mom as well. I am a little bit late on this. Now we know last Friday was craziness, and I'm sorry if I'm glancing over here. The NBA season, the preseason, I'm watching the Lakers and the Warriors right now. Wednesday night, watching the Lakers and the Warriors, so I'm focusing here, but I will be glancing over there a little bit. But anyway, last Friday we know that the Travis Scott Air Jordan 6 came out, and we know that it came out in grade school sizes, both big kids and small kids. It also came out in toddler sizes, and then it came out, of course, in men's sizes. Along with that was a ton of clothing or apparel to go with it, not just apparel directly from Nike, but apparel on the Travis Scott website as well. He had it up about 12 hours before actually releasing the shoes on his website, which they flew. So everybody was anticipating a 12 o'clock Eastern release, and it hit, I think, right before 12:30 or right after 12:30, something like that. And for me, I was there as soon as I got it because I'm in a great group of a great Discord group that gives me direct links. So I was there as soon as it loaded. But and from what I've seen, most people say only 10.5 and up loaded. So they didn't even load like anything less than that. So that sucks. I wear a size 10. I did try to cart the 10.5, but was not successful in doing that. I did try to get some apparel on his site as well. Was not successful in getting any of the apparel. Now I could have probably got some apparel. I took my time because I was still anticipating or still going through the wait in line process to actually check out for the shoes. Unfortunately, I was not able to secure my 6's in my personal size. Now I live in Atlanta, so there were a couple of stores that actually did raffles. Social Status, I Move, and Wish. And Social Status and I Move, they're like sister companies or sister stores, whatever you want to call it. So essentially the stock for I Move is shared between I Move here in Atlanta, I Move in Washington. I know they're opening one in Houston. And then between all of the Social Status stores, and they have quite a few Social Status stores. So they're starting the raffle for Wish using several different family members so that I could secure my personal size. I did not secure a personal, and I was sick about it because I knew I didn't hit on Sneakers app, which I never do, but my Sneakers app is like a walking hell. I think I tried for like 7 or 8 items, and basically my entry for all of those items, I did not get anything. So Sneakers was an L in the morning, and then I knew I had won. I did win a raffle at Wish, which I've won before. I haven't won anything at Wish in quite a long time, and this being my personal, I haven't won my personal. Now that I got something, I didn't get my personal size, so I haven't won a personal from Wish in a very long time. Now the thing is with Wish, it's usually email, or they do what they call a virtual line when they want you to sign up directly at the store. I was hoping that they did a virtual line. Like I said, I just had a son, so I'm off of work, and I actually went to Wish on Wednesday with the under the anticipation that it would be a virtual line, and nobody was there. It was just me. And as soon as I parked the car, they announced that it was going to be a web-based, pretty much a web-based raffle. So I just did my web raffle, and unfortunately and fortunately I didn't give a personal size, but I did touch. So touching product is important. So I got a chance to grab the Travis Scott or Cactus Jack Air Jordan 6 from Wish. Thank you to Wish, they always do good business with me. Now another thing in reference, and while I'm pulling this out and giving you more details, as you see, what I touched was a 6Y, and details on the box are a little bit different. As with the Cactus Jack, any of his shoes, they tend to give a different color pattern than what you would normally see on the Jordan box. And you got your, of course, typical Jordan at the top, but you do have your Cactus Jack logo showing as well. So happy to have it, 6Y. Happy to have it. I don't know, maybe I was thinking I could just keep it, until my son was able to fit it. My lady does not wear base sizes. She has a bigger foot. She wears 8 in men's, so that's right on the money size. So she doesn't wear it. Anyway, let's get to looking at the shoe. And here is the Cactus Jack. It's pretty, man. There goes the pocket. That's the what everyone's taking a look at, is that pocket. And I'm a little under the weather, so you might see me grab out some tissue and wipe my nose a little bit. Sorry about that. But the famous pocket, and I like it because it has that Nike Air on the ass of the left shoe. That is clean, man. So this is a this is probably one of my favorite colors to see on a shoe. It doesn't remind me of the 5s that I have, but it does remind me of 5s, because the 5s are like olive and orange, of course. And you get the Jordan emblem sticker in the pack for the 6. Here's the box. You don't need that. Let's take a look. Spare laces are included. Cactus Jack hits here, and the Jumpman is on the opposite side. Here is the right shoe, which includes the spare laces, yellow, and this is like a charcoal, they say. This right shoe includes Cactus Jack on the back. This is a clean ass shoe, man. This is a clean, I wish these were my personals. And it's fall, winter, like this is a perfect shoe to wear fall, winter, and make outfits just kind of like pop, man. This is, I am so hurt that I didn't get my personal size. Now, this quality is okay. I'm not going to say it's the best. I haven't tested out the glow in the dark yet, but the quality, I'm not going to say it's the best. It will kind of crease, and I even noticed like it was a indentation already on the shoe. Obviously I haven't worn it. And you say, well, that's just factory. It's not just factory, because that indentation is not on this shoe. It's not on the heel, on the toe cap of this shoe, but it is showing near the toe cap of this shoe. So I noticed that right away. Well, not right away, but once I took the shoe out, probably because it's not a my personal size, I didn't examine it in the store like I normally would. And the Lakers are up 52-31. It's just preseason, so I don't put too much stake into it. I don't even think Steph is playing. Day-Day, or Draymond as y'all would call him, and D'Angelo Russell, they are playing though. LeBron is playing and AD is playing as well. I think AD was hurt, so it's kind of weird to see him playing in a preseason game. Anyway, back to the shoe at hand. This is the shoe of the hour. I like this. And then underneath, or on the flap, you can see Cactus Jack logo. I'm going to get these for personal. Now, with Wish, a lot of times what happens is people enter in the Wish raffles just from anywhere, which makes sense, right? Because you never know if you're going to make a trip. I entered in raffles for Chicago. I entered in raffles for Philadelphia, for Miami. Because if I had to make the trip, you know, if it was feasible, I have time off right now, I would have made the trip. Just being honest, because I wanted these so bad for myself to put on. But a lot of times people just put in raffles and, you know, maybe they can't make it, or, you know, maybe they had like double or triple entries, because people do that all the time. So I was under the anticipation, me and my homeboy had talked, and we were under the anticipation that Wish would actually drop these shoes. The remaining pair, the bonus pair, would drop them on, you know, Monday or Tuesday. We'll put out like a Instagram story and say that they have remaining pairs. Come get them while they last. And we actually talked about it Friday night, because, you know, I told him I touched a pair for 6Y, but not my personal, so I still need to go up there. And Saturday night, I get a call from my homeboy. He said, man, they let him go. He said they let him go Saturday. And I what's crazy is I went to the store Saturday at like 3 o'clock. I went to that store. I went to Wish at 3 o'clock after I got done with my football game. My team won to Wish, because I was like, I'm going every day. You know, I'm going every day until they release the remaining pairs, or they say that they sold out the remaining pairs. And I said, you know, do you have any leftovers? And they stated, no, we sold out of them yesterday, meaning Friday, which is cool. They always do that. So I didn't think anything about it. You know, they're not going to just tell you straight up, you know, they let them go that morning. So Sunday came, I went by the store again, and I knew they weren't going to do anything on Sunday. So I came back Friday, or I came back Monday. I hit up my homeboy, we met up, went to the store, and we were waiting. This guy came by who's, you know, I think he's a reseller, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But he came by and he said, you know, do you know if they have the apparel? And we were like, no, we don't know. And he was like, he asked us what we were there for. We said, we here for the apparel or the shoes. And he said, I can tell you right now, they don't have any shoes. They let the shoes go Saturday at noon when they opened, and there was about 30 leftover pair. And when I say my heart dropped, I wanted to get something for my lady too. I wanted to get her an 8. You know, she didn't hit on. I didn't hit on S&S. I don't hit on none of the raffles. S&S give me a lot of L's too. They probably already done caught up with giving me just as many L's as sneakers. And they said they released them, man. So I was just hurt, you know. Like Unbreakable Kicks is that they had tons of leftover pairs at, you know, the stores, the Foot Action in both New York or Chicago and the Foot Action in LA, and that they did not sell them to the public. So I don't know, man. Maybe sneakers will look up and give me some access to them. Like I said, I do want a personal pair of these. I want to rock them. I want a toddler pair for my son, and I want a size 8 for my lady. Cause these, I just think it's just a dope shoe, man. You can wear it with anything. The yellow laces pop. The charcoal laces would pop. I would probably put in the yellow laces or the charcoal. I just know how I am. I wouldn't keep the olive in. And I still want to bring these to you guys and let you know that I did win Travis Scott's 6's. Just not in my size, unfortunately. However, I still think the color pattern is a beautiful shoe. And I see people talking about, well, the 8's was the same way, and the flight jacket. Man, get the hell out of here. Listen, the silhouette's different. That's one thing. So we're not talking about 8's. Anywho, hopefully I'm able to touch on a personal pair. Hopefully somebody wants to look at me for a good price. You know, if they look out, then they do. I'm your host, of course, JTown32 on the social sites, JT if you know me. I appreciate you all tuning in, watching this video. These have been your Cactus Jack times Air Jordan 6's. Once again, follow Limitless Lifestyle Crew on Instagram, as well as visit our webpage at LLC, or visit our webpage at limitlesslifestylecrew.com. limitlesslifestylecrew.com. Limitless Lifestyle Crew on Instagram, all one word. Let's get it.